number 4, it is arithmetic mean. So you can prepare the notebook. Topic is arithmetic mean. Assalamu alaikum, Mair.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
Okay, Mair, we are going to start third question of exercise 11.2 bete. So you can also bring your notebook. So the topic of this is arithmetic mean. Right. So we will start with question number 3 of 11.1, 11.2, sorry. So question is, marks of 4 students of class 9 in 4 different subjects out of 100 are given below. So the weights of subjects and the marks are given. So this is very interesting. First of all, you need to understand why sometimes we are having weight with the marks, although all the 4 subjects. So there are 4 subjects: math, physics, chemistry, and bio. So the weight is given to all the subjects. So the weights are that math is having a weight of 4, physics is having a weight of 3, chemistry a weight of 2, and bio weight of 1. Although all the 4 subjects are having 100 marks, but the weight is making the subjects different. ठीक है? ये बिल्कुल ऐसी है when you will go in university or in the further in higher education. So आपके पास हर टर्म में या हर टर्म के अंदर you are having different subjects, 6 to 7 subjects you are having, and there is a weight assigned to all the subjects. उसको जैसे in that we call it credit hours. जैसे if you are learning 7 subjects, so every subject is having different credit hours. जैसे for example कोई subject है आपके पास, उसके credit hours 4 हैं, किसी के 3.5 हैं, किसी के 2 हैं, किसी के 3 हैं, right? अब इसका क्या मतलब है? When your GPA will be calculated now, when your result will be calculated, the one with highest credit hours, उसके lessons भी ज़्यादा होते हैं, number of lessons, और उसकी weightage ज़्यादा होती है. इसमें अगर आप A स्टार लेते हैं ना, तो it means कि अगर आप 2 credit hour के subjects में A स्टार लेते हैं, उसके इक्विवेलेंट है ये. ठीक है, इसकी वेटेज ज्यादा है. इसमें A स्टार आने का मतलब है कि इनकी वेटेज उसी तरह डिवाइड होगी. दिस इज 4 आउट ऑफ लेट्स से टोटल क्रेडिट आवर्स अगर आपके जितने भी हैं 12 है लेट्स से, तो इसकी वेटेज सबसे ज्यादा है. ठीक है, दैट व्हाट वेटेड अरिथमेटिक मीन इज. वेटेड मीन इज, वेटेड मीन इज व्हेन यू असाइन अ वैल्यू और वेट टू एनीथिंग. ठीक है, ये आप आगे यूनिवर्सिटीज में जाएंगे तो ये आप बहुत दफा देखेंगे कि सम सब्जेक्ट्स in your degree, for example, if your degree is computer science, so the subjects related to computer science, they will be given more weightage as compared to the subjects which are not related to computer science. Okay, so this is called weighted mean. This is not a simple mean. This is called a weighted mean because we have assigned weight to different subjects. So the higher priority is math, then physics, then chemistry, then bio. So scoring bad is bio will not be affecting the result as much as scoring bad in math, right? This is what this weight is. So now comes the next column. Next column is the marks of different students, right? In these all. So I'm making a separate column with everyone. Like for example, the first one is math of marks of Hansla. So you need to do like this in your notebook as well. So one is marks of Hansla. So second column will be, because I need to cater the weight also. So marks and weighted. So I'm calling it WA, weighted मार्क्स या वेटेड, इसको ए कह देते हैं ना, इस हंजला को लेट्स कॉल इट स्टूडेंट ए. So weighted A, weight of A, right? So I'm doing only this for Hansla right now. So Hansla scored 70 marks in math, 95 in physics, 80 in chemistry, and 55 in bio. We need to find out the weighted mean result of Hansla. अब देखिए, so we need to multiply the marks with the weight of that subject. So weighted marks of A student would be, this would be 7 4s are 28. 95 into 3 would be uh, 15, or this will be 285, 160, and 55. So the weighted marks for student A, they are totally how much? 780. 780, right? So now when you will calculate the mean of Hansla, so you will write down like this. Okay, the formula आपको मैंने बताया था, weighted marks of student A, and you will write down the formula like this: sigma WA divided by sigma W. The weighted marks scored by student A divided by the total marks. ठीक है, or the total weight. So weighted marks students scored by Hansla are 780, and the total weight of the 4 subjects, if you add 4, 3, 2, 1, so it is 10. So what is the weighted score of Hansla? It is 78 marks, right? So we have calculated weight of the subject along with the value. अगर हमारे पास weighted mean नहीं होता ना, तो हम simple हंजला के marks को add करके 4 से divide कर देते, तो उसका mean आ जाता. लेकिन now because every subject is having a weight, so we need to multiply that weight with the score Hansla has scored. So any question in this? This was the discussion. Any question in this? How do we calculate this? ठीक है, is this clear? So the weighted marks of student A, जो Hansla है, उसका weighted mean is 78 marks. Now comes the student B. Student B in the book is Musa. So for easiness, for the sake of simplification, we are calling it student B. And the weighted marks of student B. So Musa ने score किए हैं 80 in maths, 80 in maths, 60 in physics, 65 in chemistry, and 45 in bio, very less in bio. लेकिन देखिए, bio is not having the weight of bio is just 1. The weight of math is 4 times more. इसकी ज़्यादा, you can say the credibility or the importance is more. So now we will see WB. WB क्या होता है? इसको weight के साथ multiply करना. 80 into 4, so 320. 60 into 3, 180. 65 into 2. What is double of 65?
130.
130. And 45 into 1, so 45. So now if you add all these values, so ये कितना आ जाता है आपके पास? 675. All right. So the weighted score of Musa is 675. अब अगर हम मूसा का एवरेज निकालें, मीन निकालें, इसको हम कहेंगे WB, weighted mean of student B. So sigma WB divided by sigma W. ये कौन सा फॉर्मूला है? ये मीन का फॉर्मूला है, मीन ऑफ ग्रुप डेटा. रिमेंबर जो 3 formulas I told you the other day. So what is sigma WB? It is 675. What is the weighted mean? It is 10. The weighted mean score of Musa is 67.5 marks. Okay? It is 67.5 marks. Is it clear? Clear till this point? Vishal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Very good. All right. So now comes the third student. Third student is Zaki, right? So Zaki is having marks, 90 marks in math, 55 marks in physics, 50 marks in chemistry, and 65 marks in. अब अगर वैसे देखा जाए तो जकी इज नॉट स्कोरिंग मच, लेकिन जकी ने उस सब्जेक्ट में सबसे अच्छा स्कोर किया है विच इज हैविंग द हाईएस्ट वेट. सो द जकी का जो अरिथमेटिक मीन है, वेटेड अरिथमेटिक मीन, वो इन दोनों से ज्यादा होना चाहिए बिकॉज ही स्कोरिंग मोर इन द सब्जेक्ट विच गॉट द मोस्ट वेट. ठीक है. So now we will write down WC. C is just denoting third student. So weight of students C. So if you multiply it, 90 into 4 is 36, 360. 55 into 3 is 55 into 3 is 160, 165. 50 into 2 is 100 and 65 into 1 is 65. This is the weightage the marks are getting. So the total, if you add all of them, so this is 19,690, right? So the weighted marks or the weighted mean of third student is WC is equal to sigma WC. Sigma means total, yes, sum. Okay, sum of WC and sum of W. So sum of WC is 690 and sum of W is the total weights are 10. So 69 marks. So the average weighted arithmetic for Zaki is 69 marks, right? So this is the same pattern which we are doing. The last student is Saleh. So Saleh was having 95 marks in math, 70 marks in physics, 60 marks in chemistry, and 16 bio. This is how Saleh performed in the test. So now the weighted marks of Saleh. So Saleh is represented by D. So if you multiply 95 with 4, the answer would be 380.
380.
380. So 70 into 3 is 210. 60
10.
into 2 is 120. And 60 into 1 is 60. This is how the weightage is changing. So now the total is
770.
770. So the total is 770, and if we calculate WC, WC is basically mean of student, WD, mean of student D. So it will be sigma FD. Sorry, F तो हम करते हैं जब फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है. यहाँ पर हम F की जगह W लिख रहे हैं. Weighted, W is representing the weighted mean. ठीक है. Divided by sigma W. वैसे तो हम यहाँ पर सिग्मा F यूज करते हैं ना. सिग्मा F, यहाँ भी सिग्मा F होता है फॉर्मूला में, showing the frequency of something. So यहाँ पर frequency को हमने W से replace कर दिया to show the weight of that thing. ठीक है. Sigma WD is 770 and sigma W is 10. So now this total arithmetic mean, weighted arithmetic mean for Saleh is 77 marks. Okay, so now you just look at this closely. Although the student, अगर आप गौर करें तो Zaki is having the highest marks in bio, right? Zaki is having the highest marks in bio, but because Saleh is scoring most in the subject which is having the most weight, which is the most important subject, so that is obviously getting, he's obviously getting the higher arithmetic weight than Zaki, right? So you can see these numbers also which are coming in WD, WC also. You can see the difference between different subjects and their weightage. So, bete, any confusion in this? This is the only question in this exercise having the concept of weighted arithmetic mean. So, anything you cannot understand.
No, ma'am.
Actually, now the question is, actually, question was like this. Find weighted mean of marks of each student. So we need to just calculate the weighted means. We are not answerable to any. There is no need to answer any question, right? That's all. So moving on to question number 4. So in class 9, question number 4, which we will do right now, is basically question of arithmetic mean of group data, right? Arithmetic mean is the easiest among these three. When we talk about group data, mean is the easiest one. Median and mode are a bit tricky. Okay? So, और पेपर में because this question comes in the long question, so एक ही डेटा का आपने मीन भी निकालना होता है, मीडियन भी और मोड भी. यहाँ पर एक्सरसाइज में the question is only having one value. ठीक है? So अभी हम question number 4 solve करते हैं. Question number 4 is question of group data with class intervals, and we need to find out the mean. Homework of today is you will solve question number 5 and the worked examples from before. Like worked example 6. Worked example 6 आपने solve करनी है और question number 5 homework में solve करना है. So right now we will do question number 4. Finding arithmetic mean of group data is easier. ठीक है? So frequency distribution represents number of liters of fuel consumed against the distance in kilometers. Find the arithmetic mean of data set. So I'm making the table in horizontal form because we need to make 2 more columns. So your first column is class interval, right? Then second column is frequency. So this is given to you, right? Class interval is 0 to 5, 5 to 10, then 10 to 15, then 15 to 20, and then lastly it is 20 to 25, right? This is the class interval. Then the frequency. Frequency is 5, 7, 5, 7, 10, 6, and 2, right? So now if you can recall the formula of arithmetic mean. So the formula is sigma fx by sigma f. So formula मैं यहाँ अगर लिखूँ तो formula is arithmetic mean is equal to sigma fx frequencies multiplied with x divided by sigma f. Sigma stands for sum, right? So first of all we need x क्योंकि हमने यहाँ पर एक column बनाना है fx का. We need to multiply a frequency is f now. Actually class interval is x. Okay, but the problem here is that x is not one value. X is range of values, 0 to 5, 5 to 10. So for that, when there is a range of values of x, हमें तो एक value चाहिए ना जिसको हमने f से multiply करना है. So for that we need another x. यहाँ पर हम इसको x कहते हैं और इसको हम mid value कहते हैं, mid point. या फिर हम इसको कहते हैं क्लास मुख्तलिफ नाम आपको नजर आएंगे. सिंपल एक्स भी लिख सकते हैं, मिड पॉइंट भी कह सकते हैं. आपकी बुक में कोई और वर्ड भी यूज हुआ है. लेट मी सी क्विकली. क्लास मार्क्स भी कह सकते हैं. मतलब दिस इज जस्ट अ मिडल वैल्यू. क्लास मार्क्स. अच्छा, इसको कैलकुलेट कैसे करते हैं मैंने आपको इन प्रीवियस एक्सरसाइज भी बताया था. इसको कैलकुलेट कैसे करते हैं? द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू प्लस मिनिमम वैल्यू, उस क्लास इंटरवल का मैक्सिमम प्लस मिनिमम डिवाइडेड बाय 2. ठीक है, जैसे यहाँ पर 0 + 5 divided by 2 होगा. So x will be when you will add these two values, the minimum and the maximum, 5/2 हो जाएगा ना. तो 5/2 is 2.5, right? So अब इसमें करें 10 + 5, 15/2. तो 15/2 आपके पास कितना आता है? 7.5, right? So now the next one is 25 by 2. So 25 by 2 is basically 12.5. Therefore, you can see a pattern. It was 2.5, then 7.5, then 12.5. So basically, we are adding 5 in this. So what will be the next one? It would be 17.5, and the last one would be 22.5. So basically, there is a jump of 5, right? You can calculate it also, or you can just, you can see the pattern which is going on. So now we need to find out fx. So please, if anybody is having calculator, tell me these values. We need to multiply f and
लास्ट
x.
का क्या है
So it's
22.5
22.5. हाँ जी, बिकॉज देखो ना 20 + 25 45 by 2 होगा ना, 45 by 2 is 22.5. ठीक है. So now let's calculate fx. So like 2.5 into 5 is 12.5. So I answer 7.5
12.5
into 7. 7.5 into 7.
7.5 into
7.
7.5 into 7 is 52.5
52.5. So then next is 12.5 into 10. ये तो 125 हो जाएगा. So then the next
125
is 17. हाँ जी, 17.5 into 6.
17.5 into 6 105
105. And lastly 22.5 into 2.
45
45. ऑलराइट. सो आप देखिए, हमें फॉर्मूला ये यूज करना है फॉर अरिथमेटिक मीन. ये किसका सिंबल है? ये अरिथमेटिक मीन का सिंबल है. सबसे आसान इन तीनों में ना, मीन मीडियन मोड में, दैट इज अरिथमेटिक मीन. सो अरिथमेटिक मीन सबसे आसान है बिकॉज इसका फॉर्मूला है सिग्मा एफ एक्स बाय सिग्मा एफ. जो बाकी दोनों है उनके फॉर्मूलाज ही डिफरेंट है. आपने देखा इसमें वी नीड टू पुट सो मेनी वैल्यूज. सो सिग्मा एफ एक्स हमें चाहिए. सो वी विल जस्ट ऐड दिस कॉलम. इस कॉलम को ऐड कर दें, फ्रीक्वेंसी को, सो दैट वी गेट सिग्मा एफ. और हम इस कॉलम को ऐड कर देंगे. सो वी विल गेट सिग्मा एफ एक्स. सिग्मा स्टैंड्स फॉर सम, राइट? सिग्मा एफ कितना आता है ये? 22. 22 and 8, 30.
5
30.
5 plus 7 plus 10 plus 6 plus 2 20 30
30. So इनका सम क्या आता है?
12.5 plus 52.5 plus 125 plus 105
plus 45.
plus 45
45.
340
340. ठीक है. सिग्मा एफ एक्स बाय सिग्मा एफ करना है. So we will put the values in the formula, the most easiest formula among all of them. So 340 by 30. So the answer would be
11.333
11.3. ठीक है. और ये क्या है बेसिकली? ये आपके पास क्या है? मीन फ्यूल कंज्यूम्ड अगेंस्ट द डिस्टेंस. ठीक है. सो जस्ट राइट डाउन 11.3 kilometers. ठीक है. So this is the arithmetic mean of this data.